Yet again, another bike roast, a fan favorite. This is a super fun series, and if you guys want to be a part of it, be sure to DM me at Greyson Roberts, send me a picture of your bike. Now, I get lots of bikes, like every single episode I might get 100 bikes, and I like to post these a couple times a month, so I mean, you do the math, I do about, 10 bikes a video. But if you want a guaranteed spot, little life hack here for you. Buy some merch. Pick up some merch, link in the description, and you're guaranteed in the series. But hey, I mean, I understand. If you don't have the merch funds, that's totally fine. Just DM me anyway, and maybe you'll get in. I hardly see you over there. Anyway, guys, make me a deal. If I make you laugh at least one time, just one time, a little giggle, maybe even a little nose toot, you owe me that like and subscribe. If not, you can go back to watching Jake Paul. You can even dislike the video if you want. I don't give a shit. As long as you're having a good day, as long as you're having a good time, let's get into roasting some bikes. Alright, so our first bike is sent in by Maticer, M-A-T-I-C-E-R. And, well, there's not a whole lot going on, so something tells me you might be a simpleton. And in fact, if your brain was dynamite, it wouldn't even be enough to blow your fucking hat off. That was a good one, bro. This bike is more disappointing than an unsalted pretzel. Alright, I have a mission. You know how every single time I either call them gay or retarded? Yeah. I'm gonna try to not call anybody gay or retarded. Not that I'm like trying to be sensitive or anything, it's just let's switch it up a little bit. I mean, I don't give a fuck if you're offended, that's the point of the bike roast. I mean, you've got a blacked out bike, a We the People, and it looks like you literally chewed through your seat. Now, I know I said I wasn't gonna make any retard jokes, but come on. I mean, come on. Quit gnawing at your seat, homie. And you've got one of those solid sprockets that have no design and it's just silver. I mean, that's just boring. I mean, this bike is boring. But hey, you got the red bar ends. Awesome. This bike is literally like a gray sprinkle in a rainbow cupcake. Just why? You know? Who fucking wants that? Nobody. Next bike is sent in by Ryan P. And, dear God. What the hell is this?
What the hell is even that?
Looks like if Ronald McDonald and Sonic the Hedgehog fucked, and this is the result. Ryan P., you are the reason God created the middle finger. Here's a good one, speaking of Ronald McDonald. This bike is the only thing on planet Earth that makes a Happy Meal cry. I'm on a roll, bro. Ryan P., the owner of this unfortunate bike, I bet you have so many gaps in your teeth it looks like your tongue is in jail. I mean, come on. You got blue bars, blue grips, blue seat, blue pedals, red stem, red frame, red sprocket, red chain, red forks, white tires, white spokes, white wheels, and white reflectors. I mean, holy shit, dude. Come on. This bike makes onions cry. And onions are in... I'm trying to think of another McDonald's pun, but I can't because this bike is so fucking stupid. Alright, next bike is sent in by James.bta, and once again, simpleton. Not much going on. You think I couldn't roast this bike? Think again. One gray grip. Actually, that might be the sunlight. Okay, that was basically the only thing I had on this bike, but I think the sunlight actually just made the grip look gray, so I goofed on that one. Hold on, let me think. I'll come up with something. But I mean, even though it's simple, it's not pretty. Okay, let's be honest. I'd rather treat a baby's diaper rash than take that thing to the skate park and get my ass kicked. I mean, there's not a lot going on. It's pretty boring. And your bike says something about you. That's why my bike is spray painted with half the paint chipped off. Yep. And now, I'm not insulting you. I'm just describing you. The only thing I had on this bike doesn't even apply anymore, so moving on. This bike is sent in by Freddie Devine. And holy shit. Where do I start? Gold wheels. You've got blue grips and blue pedals that don't match. Gold sprocket, silver chain, white spokes, purple frame. Looks like a yellow headset cap. Raw stem, chrome seat post. Jesus Christ, are you fucking blind? And it seems like every episode I'm making a Helen Keller joke, but come on. Helen could have made a better bike than this, and she's blind. And I know the owner of this bike is probably, rolling their eyes. It's like, dude, it's custom. You were just talking about how the last bike was boring. Yeah, well, keep rolling your eyes. Maybe you'll find your fucking brain. Now that I'm looking at this bike, it just reminded me that I need to take out my trash, so thank you very much. That one's just rough. Next bike we got sent in by Gabriel, and he's got a white frame, blacked out bike, and he just slapped a Primo sticker on there. Why'd you have to do that? It's kind of a clean bike. He just tarted it up. Look at that. Look how stupid that looks. You could have easily avoided any roasting whatsoever if you would have kept that stupid sticker, both those stickers. They look dumb. And you got flanges on your grips. And I mean, this bike looks pretty cheap, so you're probably not very good. I mean, you've got the Sunday Thunder back wheel, which is a really shitty wheel. I mean, I love Sunday, but I mean, come on. I broke the shit out of that wheel like twice. It's trash. So I know you're not very good. You're probably pretty stupid, but at least your bike isn't terrible if you took off those stickers. I mean, use your brain. Use it. For once, use it. If you're gonna suck on a bike, you might as well try to be smart. Moving on, next bike is sent in by Herschel. And, well, looks like we've got a We the People. What kind of bars are those? Oh, that's We the People. What kind of stupid decal is that? And do you have one front peg? Why do you have one front peg? What kind of sociopath rides one front peg with silly string on it? What? No hub guard, too. Okay, if you're friends with this guy, stay away. Stay away. School shooter type beat. Abort. Do not hang out with this guy. Do not ride with this guy. I should probably stop roasting him right now. Because the more I look at this, the more it kind of freaks me out, dude. Look at this. Just look. One peg. How weird does that look? And how much you want to bet that's a screw-on peg, too? Oh my God, we're all dead. If I piss this guy off too much, we're all dead. This guy is a savage. He has no limits. Look at those pedals. If you had 4 pegs and 4 hub guards, it wouldn't be a terrible build. This bike is sent in by Will Foster, and clearly you were in a foster home all your life and weren't raised right. Is that fucked up? It doesn't matter, because look at this bike. This bike's fucked up. Purple camo seat. I'm pretty sure that's the Jake Seeley seat. Why I gotta do my boy like that? Oh, look at this. You got an orange back tire, a green front tire. That doesn't match your green with black splatter bars. Your pink grips don't even match your pink pedals or your chain. It looks like you've got glow sticks for cranks. Why? Why? Oh yeah, and a purple frame that doesn't match the purple seat. Why? Oh yeah, and a blue stem. That doesn't match the blue front wheel. The wheels don't match either. Interesting decision. Interesting decision. Do me a favor. Back that car out, lay that bike down, put her in gear, and give her hell. Treat that piece of shit like a speed bump. And you still have miles to go before you're even mediocre. This bike is rough. And it looks shitty too, not to mention. Next time you go to the mirror, say hi to the clown you see in there for me, would you? I think the owner of this bike was the reason that the middle finger was invented. I apologize to the first guy. Yeah, this guy sucks. I can't believe it. Why? Why would you do that? That's like offensive. Next bite sent in by Steve-O Cogger. That's unfortunate. Oh dear fuck. Once again, your 2 blue rims, I'm colorblind, your 2 purple rims don't match your purple, but I'm pretty sure pink grips with flanges. No one ever said flanges look good. They're functional. No one ever said they look good. None of that matches the pink We the People. Why are there so many We the People frames? That says something about their demographic. I made this mistake last time. I guess that says something about mine too, because all these bikes are sent in by shit. I gotta start maybe stay in school. Fuck. God, your bars are scratched and they're discolored on the crossbar. Try to keep your crossbar out of your taint, okay? That doesn't look right. That's gross. And you got a KFC sticker on the front. What in the hot and crispy Kentucky Fried fuck is this bike? And clean your room. You know this is gonna be seen by thousands of people. Clean your fucking room. Next bike is sent in by Zachy. I am not even sure what frame this is, but you got a plastic seat, so I know you like it rough. 4-piece bars and whoa, okay, a couple things. 4-piece bars, what's up with that stem? And you got a light on there. What's going on? Okay, let's keep going. You've got 2 pegs on the left side. I don't see any hub guards. Brake marks on the back wheel. Do you have raw cranks? This bike wasn't that bad until I looked at it. The second I opened my eyes, it just went to shit. Not mention you're leaning up against the shit box itself. I mean, what's that hanging down from the... Okay, hear me out. Take whatever this little dingle-dangle is by the taillight, wrap it around your neck, and tell your buddy to floor it. That's my advice to you. Thank you. Next bike is sent in by Mania Alex. Bike Destroyer 69. Cool guy. Such a cool guy. Once again, a lot going on. Let me tell you how you can quickly simplify this bike and make it super clean. Take off the fucking stickers. You think you would listen by now? But by now I've understood that half my audience, 99% of my audience have a severe learning disability, which is fine, okay? It's fine. And it probably doesn't help that you're watching this channel and losing brain cells as we speak, but take off the stickers. I mean, if I had this bike, I'd strip it of stickers, I would get black tires, and I would call it a day. If you don't want to do that, I would get black bars, black seat, and keep the blue tires and call it a day. There is such thing as going overboard and going too much. Also, what's up with that fence behind you? Why is that so wonky? I guess that's how it's supposed to be. Last bike is sent in by Dylan Dolph. So it looks like you rode through yellow snow. I mean, fuck, this bike's actually kind of clean. I gotta think. It is kind of clean. It is kind of clean. Okay, well, this bike does kind of bring everybody a little bit of joy. When you roll out of the skate park, there's something. I'm making progress. Okay, to be honest, this bike is kind of clean. And, you know, you may have pulled a bamboozle. It looks like it's a decent bike, and sometimes that equals a decent rider. I feel like you're so full of shit the toilet's jealous. I mean, it's a good bike, but, you got 2 pegs. Looks like your bars are really wide, and you haven't cut them down. I like that seat. But, I mean, this is a pretty street bike, and if you're decent, you've got 4 pegs because that unlocks a million more trick combinations. And if you're not thinking about trick combinations, I hope you're thinking about being put into a mental institution. Anyway, guys, that is the last bike. If you want to be a part of the series, make sure you pick up some merch. DM me on Instagram at Greyson Roberts. Thanks for hanging out. So the challenge of not talking about gays or retards went out the window. I didn't talk about gays, I don't think, but I did talk about written. It's just funny. I mean, it's comedy, right?